Welcome back to Explain America. This is your host, Kyle Becker. We have a shocking story out of the Secret Service. Donald Trump's life was threatened once again, and it was an NYPD cop who posed the threat. This is really shocking, and we have the details on this story, but first, please like, share, and comment at Explain America. Join us. We appreciate your support for common sense journalism. Now, President Donald Trump recently traveled to the Ryder Cup, and he was threatened once again with a breach to his security detail. A Secret Service operation was compromised when an NYPD cop on sick leave attempted to infiltrate a security detail. His name is Detective Melvin Eng, and he successfully made it into the tournament by claiming he was Trump's security. Eng also claimed he was working for the feds. So what if he was looking to hurt someone? He got in there with a gun, past the Secret Service, past the state police. A police source told the New York Post. The detective is now facing criminal charges for theft of services. It's yet another security failure, and Trump is not safe. Of course, we know what happened in Butler, Pennsylvania during the 2024 election season. He was actually shot in the ear, just narrowly missing a potentially fatal wound to his head. We also have the case of Ryan Ruth, who recently was found guilty on all charges in his case, and that was at Mar-a-Lago, where he was on a golf course waiting for Donald Trump, and Secret Service were able to stop him before anything really terrible happened to the president's life. So this is just another case of where we have concerns about potential political violence in this country. Donald Trump, Elon Musk, there are plenty of other conservatives who are in the crosshairs of violent left-wing extremists. Now, we just saw the FBI take action and remove the Anti-Defamation League's association with the FBI. We want to see the Southern Poverty Law Center also stripped of any type of clearance, access, anything having to do with the federal government, because they bastardize our political violence databases and they mislead Americans into believing right-wing violence is much more prevalent than left-wing violence, which is not the case. If you go through the cases, you'll see plenty of them that are miscoded, and it is done intentionally to deflect attention away from left-wing violence and to put all the attention on right-wing violence, and also to justify political violence against conservatives. So in combination with this distorted view of political extremism in this country, they also try to create stochastic violence by labeling Trump and his supporters as fascists, Nazis, etc., which is ludicrous and has no comport with reality, but apparently that doesn't matter to people who are mentally ill or extremely partisan. So let's hope that Donald Trump stays safe, that political violence can be brought under control, and that the swamp is being drained of any partisan actors, and that would be anti-conservative or anti-left wing. We want to see professionals in our government, and it might be time to actually decrease the power of the central government, and that way our state governments can be a lot more accountable to the people and serve their needs better. But let's just keep President Trump safe in the meantime, and thank you for watching Explain America.